Hello, all you silly little goobers. Today we are going to be looking at LGBTQ memes because, you know, I kind of like having some variety. Variety is the price of life or something like that. So yeah, let's get into the memes. Hard for me to see gender as biological if it requires a police state to enforce it. Yeah, it's kind of a stupid thing just all around. I don't know why people think that gender is biological. Sex is biological, nobody's denying that, but gender is gender. There are different things. One's mental, one's physical. Why did you sting me? I shall die and you will surely die as well, said the frog. Liberal, said the scorpion. Trump 2028. It's so stupid because this is totally how it is. Let's say you're one of those people who was like, yeah, I want trans people to be checked at bathrooms, right? Anyone who looks trans will be inspected, including people who are not trans. Everybody's life gets worse. But anyways, I'm trying not to get too political, but just, you know, especially with the current year. I hope I can get this out by the end of December. Happy Christmas to all y'all. If it hasn't already passed, I really hope it hasn't already passed. And, new year. Magneto's plan in the first X-Men film is flawless. Find the senator most vocally targeting your minority group and turn them into horrible goo. No way, World of Goo reference. Oh my god. Look, I don't think you need to turn him into goo, in all honesty, because that's bad. And I also can't make jokes about turning anyone into goo, because that is not okay. But I will make jokes about the President of the United States maybe needing to get locked up. Call the Christian god a she, her, and see how quickly they care about pronouns. So when I do it, I mean, it's kind of a little bit bad to call a, you know, divine being, even if you don't believe in them. That's what they are to some people, you know, by the wrong pronouns. It's probably a little bit bad, so I can understand them getting upset at that. But why are we not special? We should be called by the right pronouns since we're literally just people. Like, if you call me the wrong pronoun, I'll eat your soul, because that's what you deserve. Hey, trigger warning for politics on this next one. There aren't a lot of political memes in this video, but this is like one of the two that's in there, so skip to the timestamp on screen if you want to like not deal with politics. Conservatives. Trans women must use the women's bathroom. Yeah, I just said this, right? Trans men. So we have to use the women's bathroom? Conservatives? Who the fuck are you? Yeah, I hate that it's targeted. Trans women are so much more like represented. Like, have you considered that it goes both ways? I know this might sound crazy, but misogyny and sexism, no matter who it's targeted at, isn't good. And I kind of think that's kind of maybe where this is rooted in. I don't think anyone should be targeted, to be clear. But why are you targeting the women more than anyone else? I feel like that's kind of maybe rooted in something. I don't know. But yeah, it's so dumb. I don't get it. I like toxic ship MFs when the ship in question isn't Yaoi or Yuri. No, Yuri. Enemies to lovers is only good if they're gay. If I wanted to see a man and a woman yell at each other, I'd just go downstairs and eat with my parents. Thank God my parents have a good relationship with each other. And they're working on their relationship with me, by the way, for all the people who've been caring about that, like, B-plot or subplot or whatever the term is about my parents. It's not going the best, but they're trying to improve because they realize that they literally can't change who I am. So, yippee. Yeah, what do you mean? Enemies to lovers is only good if they're gay. Like, have y'all seen I'm in Love with the Villainess? That is a peak show. It is so good. F and M trains will swap routes between Manhattan and Queens starting in December 2025. We're making this change to improve reliability. Here's what you need to know and how your trip might be changed. Why did I read that in a robot voice? Mom Donnie was elected and already New York City is transing the train. They're transition. Oh my god. I like trains. Yeah. Didn't they make a joke about trans people? About like being transgender or something? It actually reminds me. I made that joke one time and I didn't know what it meant because I didn't know what trans people were. Hasn't Mom Donnie like literally made Trump like agree with him on things? I know that's probably old news by the time you see that, but this was like a few days ago for me. Mom Donnie is based. I love Mom Donnie. So far, I've seen only good about him. Welcome to our gender reveal party. Don't you mean No. Geese emerge from everywhere. There are no fireworks, only geese. There are no balloons, only chaos. There are no genders, only... That was my best goose impression. But yeah, But yeah, I would totally do this. Of course, I'm not gonna have kids because I don't really see that happening. But like, if I were to, it would be very funny. I love geese, by the way. I love geese. Geese are amazing. They're super cute. They're mean as fuck if you're anywhere near Canada. But I do think they're cute. So like, I would do this. I don't know how my brain got to this point, but now I'm just imagining geese like flooding an entire like football arena. Like it is just hundreds of geese flying in from everywhere. I know trans women are women because I get scared when I talk to them too. Yeah. Look, I've never dated a cis girl. Well, at least like seriously dated a cis girl. But yeah, girls scary. Girls are scary. I guess just everybody is scary though. I think I might have social anxiety. But what? I never, no, whatever. I'm sure it's not that. My greatest fear is most definitely not being in front of a crowd of people. But anyway, but just in case you needed proof, women scare me and trans women scare me. I'm very happy I'm with Ava because like she makes me confident enough to not be afraid of everyone I talk to ever, but before her, I'd assigned a chair for gay people who don't know how to sit. This hurts my brain. Okay, hold on. Wait, this is sick as fuck now that I look at it. Cause like, you got the regular chair, you got the side if you want to sit like sideways, right? And then you got the armrest, which also doubles as like a way to put your feet up. You have the thing for putting your feet down if you want. You could probably do exercises on this chair now that I think about it. But yes, I love this. This is peak. As someone who's bi and doesn't know how to sit in seats, I appreciate this because I would totally have this in my house. Because I always sit in seats weird, just because it's comfy, okay? And I also do think it's kind of funny how like bi, gay, lesbian, like no matter where you are on that spectrum, I think all of us just struggle to sit in seats properly. Do y'all like struggle to sit in seats properly? Because I certainly do.
Tattoos are permanent, you know.
Me, who is trans and has done multiple irreversible surgeries to my body, has fine-tuned my hormone system precisely to my needs through years of medication. Yeah, yes. Ding, 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 you got it. Yay, you're a winner. Oh, what? Tattoos are sick as fuck. Tattoos are permanent. Yes, correct. But like, if you want a tattoo, you do you. I don't think anyone should be like, tattoos are permanent, you know? You shouldn't do that. Like, yeah, no shit. You do whatever you want with your body and don't let other people tell you what to do. If you think this is wholesome, but this is indoctrination, then your argument is not about protecting kids. You're just a homophobe. True. Like, I can understand for the past when it was you only really knew about straight people because gay people weren't represented. But times have changed and you can too. So, like, if you're still a homophobe... Okay, quick question though. What is that Hercules Aladdin fan art? It's not what I expected, but I guess they don't really have gay characters that are dudes to my knowledge. They have a lot of, you know, first gay character that are all women, but I haven't seen that many for dudes. But yes, if you think that's indoctrination or whatever the fuck, you're wrong. That's how exploring new possibilities and exploring the real world should be. Not everything is stuff that you like, but you need to learn to, like, at minimum, just learn to tolerate it. Don't call it indoctrination. Just because it's different from you does not mean that it's bad. My Gex Enter the Gecko ed teacher. Eventually, you will all want to have Gex Enter the Gecko for the PS1, N64, and Game Boy Color. Me, 10 years later, those bastards lied to me. Yeah, this is not true. If you are Arrow Ace or just don't want to do stuff, then that's fine. Chill, cool. I think you're awesome and valid. I think everyone can enjoy Gex Enter the Gecko for the PlayStation and Nintendo 64 though. And just remember, all of y'all who have not played Gex Enter the Gecko for the PlayStation and N64, you don't need to try it to know you don't like it. People make that argument a lot, like, oh, you just haven't played it on the right console. There we go, keeping the thing up. No, sometimes you just don't like it, and that's fine. And I think y'all are still awesome.
I had relationships with men.
Impossible. Not my Giga Chad Alexander the Great. He inspired the Giga Chad Roman Empire. No. Yeah, have you ever heard of, what was he? Patroclus? Patroclus and wait, hold on, who was it? Yeah, Patroclus and Achilles. Yeah, have you ever heard of them? I know, they're gay. I mean, no, sorry, they're roommates. What am I talking about? You can't be gay before the year 2020. What do you mean? That's, like half of Rome was probably gay. Let's be all honest here. I don't think anyone gave a shit back then. I mean, they did, but I don't think anyone cared enough to stop it. Yeah, Alexander the Great, while being certainly one of the individuals of all time, I don't really remember much about him other than the fact that he like took over a bunch of places. But like, I didn't know he was gay. That's actually really cool. I've heard like Greece was incredibly gay, so I wouldn't be surprised if Rome was as well.
Hello, I am a genie and I will grant you one wish.
Oh, cool. Can you turn me into a beautiful girl? You can wish all you want. It won't change the fact that you're a man.
You know, scrap that.
I wish that all transphobes are set to their own alternative universes where the only difference is that they are the opposite sex and everyone there has always known them as that. You are evil, and I love it. Like, isn't it normally 3 wishes, though? I would like to be able to, like, you know, change my gender, change all of the transphobes' genders because it's funny, and then can I, like, get cookies or something? Infinite supply of, like, I don't know, Oreos every 2 weeks? That'd be pretty chill. Also, that smile is really creepy, and I really like it. Trans hate needs to stop.
Don't worry, I got this. Person, what are you gonna do? Person, what the fuck does that mean?
Person, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, don't kill transphobes. I'm just gonna be real. I don't think transphobes deserve to die unless they've killed trans people. They can probably be taught how things work. I mean, I fully agree. It does need to stop, but what the fuck are you gonna do? But like, for real. Thank you, person. I'm counting on you.
But you don't look Arrow Ace.
Oh, I'm sorry. Just let me yada yada. Yeah, I haven't really watched Seiki K. It's on my list for eventually watching it, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. So hopefully one of these days I'll be able to watch it because it looks really funny, honestly. I do know that he's Arrow Ace. I want more Arrow Ace representation, by the way. Like, we have tons of trans rap with, like, Bridget and Madeline Celeste and that lion from Undertale. Well, like, can we have more Arrow Ace, please? Because there isn't a lot of it, and there should be. Please select your gender, man or woman. Oh my god, that's so good. I'm hoping it doesn't have to equal 100%, by the way. Because, like, if you can have, like, 20% man, 10% woman, and then just 70% empty. Peak UI design. By the way, this one comes from, like, a whole subreddit for bad UI design. I think it's just called bad UI design or something. It's amazing. I fucking love it. LGBT people go to hell. There is no hell.
Everyone in hell is gay and hot.
I mean, have you seen Hell of a Boss? Like, they're pretty hot. Obviously, fiction is real, so, like, I think that that's true, even though I don't believe in hell. Inventing a new genre called yaoi, which is like half yuri, half yaoi type genre, where you pair half of a yuri, a girl, with half of a yaoi, a guy. So it's like a girl-x-guy type relationship, if that makes sense. Thank you, Shen. Thank you, Shen Comics. I fucking love Shen. Shen's so funny. I love this dude. This is such a peak tweet. I kind of want to steal this for myself, but I know that I shouldn't, obviously. I now present to you me trying to pronounce Yuri. Yauri? Yeah, Yauri? Yeah, Yauri? Yauri? Yeah, Y-A-O-U-R-I? Yauri? I don't know how you would say it. Yeah, I'm part of the FBI. Funny, bisexual introverts. I'm sorry, I'm actually part of the CIA. Chaotic, introverted, asexuals. Based. FBI, will you let me join you, please? I promise I won't do anything stupid. Please. Please let me join the FBI. I won't make any documents that should have been public decades ago public at all. No, I would never. I totally wouldn't do that. Being gendered as a man. Being gendered as a woman. Confusing the person trying to gender me to the point where they have to ask what gender I am, only for me to respond, keep guessing. If I wasn't so absolutely annoyed by the fact that I get misgendered a lot, I would totally do this because I'm sick and tired of it. But it would be funny. I would do this against transphobes more than anyone. I would like transphobes who are going to get it wrong no matter what. So like maybe just make them guess and it might just be fun. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this video. I know that, like, this was probably a little bit more trans than anything else, but that's kind of just because that's what I could find. I hope it's a good mix. So I hope you all enjoyed. I don't really have anything else to talk about in this video, except for the fact that I did a collab with Ava on her channel. What? That's crazy. I'm so happy about it. I'm so far beyond happy about it. That has been my dream since I ever started. A collab on her channel has been, like, my dream. Awesome that it finally happened. Hopefully it won't be the last time. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the new year. Bye bye!